She said her husband was a big pimp-looking motherfucker.
Is that your idea of a joke?
Okay, look for yourself.
Coming up on Crossfire Collectibles, the Hiya Toys, G.I. Joe 1/18 scale Exquisite miniseries, Wonder Festival, Shanghai 2024 exclusive, Profit Dealer DESTRO. Stick around. What's up and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we got something a little special. So this is the Hiya Toys G.I. Joe 1/18 scale Exquisite mini action figure of the Profit Dealer DESTRO. This was a WonderCon Shanghai 2024 exclusive. The show happened in the fourth quarter of 2024, and I wasn't aware of it till probably about a month and a half to 2 months after it happened. I just so happened to get a hold of a seller who does have one, and well, it's mine now, but we got a hold of one, so I'm pretty excited about this. So this figure is in a different style packaging. You can see it almost has like a little handle at the top, so this acts as a briefcase. It has that gold color with the Cobra symbol on it. Warning, choking hazards, all that good stuff. Nothing much around the rest of it except for on the back. And then you have the typical, back style, not like a card, but something else that you would see with like a Hiya toy figure. So you got a QR code right here, UPC, and that's pretty much it for the packaging. It's pretty cool. Definitely a neat exclusive. Kind of too bad they don't have them in the States, but it is Hiya Toys and they don't really distribute to the US. So that's unfortunate. But we're gonna go ahead and pop this open. But first, please subscribe to the channel. So a little different here. I was looking over the top. It looks like there's some tape here and here. So we're gonna go ahead and peel this off a little carefully. I wanna reseal it, I think. Don't wanna damage the packaging any. Here goes for the review. I'm gonna see it the same time as you. And of course, he's upside down. But we'll flip it around this way. There's the figure. Cobra World Order. That's really cool. Then there's the plastic dungeon and the Pimp Daddy Destro or Profit Dealer. Look at the back. So you got all US ones right there. Interesting. But we're gonna put that aside and let's show Destro in this plastic dungeon. See if there's anything different that you would get with the normal Hiya Toys Destro. And it just looks like basically a color swap. You do have that kind of leopard print cape that he has. He's got some sunglasses and he's got some flaming money. So they look like the differences here that I would see. So let's go ahead and pop this open. So just a single tier over top of this, and here's everything inside. So let's go ahead and get everything out and we'll go over it all one by one. So here is the figure and all the accessories, minus one stand clip. So we have one right here. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and show off the stand first, as we normally do with the Hiya figures. You can see it has that gravel, dirty type stand. One single peg, shrapnel and bullet casings all around it. Like the Hiya stands, I always show this. You can attach this little clip and it will connect to other stands. So always cool. And we'll keep that on standby. Next up, we have an extra pair of hands, and these are some gripped trigger finger hands. Very nice. Kind of a very, very dark blue. Not quite black, not quite gray, but definitely on the, I guess, on the verge of gray and blue. We have those. Now we're gonna go with his pistol. So here that is. Just like the former figure, this just has a more, I guess, an orange tone to this gold. Kind of fits in a little more. Not quite the more realistic looking gold of the first release Destro, but this has more of maybe a copper, orange, bronze tone to it. But pretty neat. Next up, we have that larger laser pistol. Same that we've seen before, but also with the same gold as the pistol. Very nice. Now we'll come to his briefcase, which you can see here is 2 pieces, so it can open. Inside you have Cobra logo, and you have a keyboard and some screens right here. Pretty much the same as the other. It's just this also has that gold color to it. Very cool. Now moving on to some new pieces. First we will start with the cape, and here it is. You can see the back has that leopard print. This has more of an animal look to it too. You can see the legs coming down into the feet. There's the tail coming up around the neck. You can see he's got that chain, so pretty cool. Got that red backing. Nice. Pretty good looking paint job on it too. Kind of looks like almost it was airbrushed on, but I'm not quite sure. But regardless. And now next you have his sunglasses. So you can see they have a silver frame, and then you kind of have that 2 to 3 tone, I'm not sure what you want to call that, kind of prismatic. It's got the red, the purple, a little bit of orange in there. So it kind of looks like it's changing colors a little bit. Really neat. They look good too. And then the final accessory, we have a stack of burning money. So it still has that money seal around it, and you can see the green for the bills, and then the flame coming off. So we go like this, put it against the hand. You can kind of see the flame a little bit better. It's translucent. You have the reds, the orange, and the yellow in there. Really nice. It looks cool. And now finally the figure. Here he is, Profit Dealer Destro, as I still like to stick by Pimp Daddy Destro. And it's basically just a repaint of the first Destro that we got from the Hiya Toys line. The difference, you know, he's got the red jumpsuit. He's got the leopard print on each thigh and a little on his belt. Looking down at the boots, he's got the gold over the toes. The holster and pouches are red like they were before. He's got that gold rocket right here on his gauntlet. The gauntlets are red as opposed to that, you know, silver gunmetal color. Inside the collar, you can see the leopard print. The dog tags around his necklace are the matching gold to his weapons, as well as the head. It's in that gold color. So very, very cool. Looks really nice. I like it, especially for a collector to have this as an exclusive. It's definitely a plus. We'll try to get a close-up of his face so you can see a little bit of detail. He does have the color in the eyes. You know, you have the black with the white on top of it to almost make it look like they're glaring. So the figure looks really good. Now I'm sure it's going to be the same articulation, so we'll go ahead and just show that off for you. The head is on a ball joint due to that flailed collar. We cannot do a full 360, but the head can go down that far, up that far, and side to side. Over at the arms, right up there at the shoulders, you have that butterfly joint, the hinge that will allow the arm to come up that far, and the arm can also rotate a full 360. There's bicep rotation. He's got double jointed elbows, very nice. You can see the gunmetal color pads. Coming down to the hands, these are on ball joints, so the 2 hands here are just a full grip hand. They will turn around a full 360. You can move them in, out, down, and up. The torso, you got that mid-torso range of motion, so he can kind of rotate around a bit. Same down at the waist, nice range of motion in here. The crunch can allow him to go back that far and forward that far. He can also go side to side, so really nice swivel in there. Down at the legs, up top at the hips, you have drop leg. The legs can come forward that far and back about that far. The holster attached is making it a little difficult to move. They are attached to ball joints on the inside there. He's got thigh rotation. Double jointed knees coming down to the ankles right here at the boot and the foot. You got that hinge, so the foot can go that far forward, that far up, side to side pivot, and you got your peg holes in the bottom of the feet. So there is the articulation for the Profit Dealer Destro. And now let's go ahead and gear him up. So first we're going to bring our stand in so we can get him in a nice standing position. I'm gonna plug that right on down. I'm going to kind of give him a little bit different look than I have the other. We want to go ahead and slap his pistol into his holster right there. And now we're going to take this one and we're going to go ahead and put that inside the case. And I'm doing that because he's got that flaming stack of bills that I kind of want to use with the figure. We'll try to get this closed up. Hopefully that'll fit in there. If not, it's no big deal. Doesn't look like it's going to fit properly. So let me see. Can we close it up? No, I don't think it's going to close up on its own. It can, but I think we might have to, you know, have him hold it right here so it stays together. So we'll check something out with that when we're done. But now we're going to go ahead and bring his cape in. We're going to toss this around, get that laid over that collar a bit, like that. And we're going to go ahead and bring up this hand and have him holding this flaming stack of money. So flex them fingers a bit, just kind of have him holding it up. Like, yeah. He's going to be looking up at it. And I'm going to go ahead and throw his shades on too. Don't know if I'll keep them on him, but for the purpose of the video, we're going to throw the shades on. There we go. Cool. And now we're going to go ahead and flex open this right hand to allow him to grip the briefcase. Like that. And he appears to be holding it pretty well. So there we go. I think that's going to be our pose for now. We're not going to worry about these trigger finger hands because we're not going to use the weapons. So we'll set that down. And now let's go ahead and we'll bring out a comparison. So first up, here he is with the first release of the Hiya Toys DESTRO. And to bring in a familiar face, here he is with the G.I. Joe Classified Series Prophet Director DESTRO. So as you can see, he comes with pretty much the same accessories that the classified version does. He's got the flaming money, the gold on the pistols, the other one's hidden in there, the gold on the briefcase, the same style cape, same costume pretty much. Almost an exact replica, just scaled down. So I'm pretty happy with that. So now let's go ahead and toss him up onto the turntable and we will give you some final thoughts.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
Alright, so here you have it. The Hiya Toys Exquisite miniseries, 1/18 scale action figure, the G.I. Joe Prophet Director or Dealer, DESTRO. This was the Shanghai Wonder Festival 2024 exclusive. And I gotta say, man, this is pretty cool. It's definitely pretty much just a scaled down replica of the classified figure. It goes along with the original DESTRO that they got first. And he looks great as well. But super excited to get this. Definitely a collector item if you're collecting the Hiya Toys G.I. Joe figures. And just the first exclusive, so that's pretty awesome. Not too much love for the Pimp Daddy DESTRO, again, as I like to call him. But to make him another exclusive, you know, if you think back to when San Diego did the Pimp Daddy DESTROs, you know, the gold and silver variants, this is kind of like an homage to that, in my opinion. You know, coming from the Wonderfest, WonderCon, something like that in Shanghai. It's just a cool thing to have, you know, especially as an exclusive. I love the packaging. That is just super cool. If they do some more exclusives in the future, which I'm sure they will, hopefully they come up with some nice unique ideas like that, because that's very cool to have that little briefcase over here. We see stuff like that with classified series, so I have high hopes for them. It's really, really awesome. The figure itself, he looks great. The colors pretty much match the classified version, as well as the accessories. There's some few extra details, like you have the red on the Kerber logo that's on the briefcase itself. You don't have that with the classified version. It's all the gold. I like the sunglasses. I just think they're really cool. The I'm pretty sure there's a little more detail in that cash stack, you know, that come with the the Hiya Toy figure as opposed to the classified, so that's a plus. The weapons, you know, the holster holds that pistol pretty well. And I don't know, he's just cool. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just a nice looking figure, nice collector item. It's definitely going to have a nice spot on my shelf, probably in a showcase when I start to move my Hiya Toys to another case. And I'm pretty happy for it. I think he set me back about 60 bucks, you know, probably a little more than I wanted to pay for this scale figure that's fairly new, but being an exclusive that they did not release here, a little more difficult to come by. But I was like, you know, I see it, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it, why not? But I'm definitely glad I did. He's gonna look great. I added to the collection. But that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always, be sure to leave that giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.